It's really easy in the world we live in to feel like we don't have what it takes. And we constantly compare ourselves to others, especially in the church. We hear things like the Great Commission and Jesus is called to go make disciples of every nation, and we get excited. And then we quickly get discouraged and deflated. And we justify that and explain it by saying, well, I'm not a pastor or a missionary, and that's their job. Or, I don't know enough, so maybe I should study and learn and read more first. Or, I don't know what to say, so maybe I should let someone else who's better at it do it. Or, I really don't have everything figured out yet, and so let me get my life together a little more, then I'll make a disciple. Sometimes we don't have anyone to help us, so we don't know where to start. Or maybe you tried before, actually, and it didn't go well and your heart got hurt. But Jesus didn't invite spiritual superstars to make disciples. He invited ordinary people like you and me. So you are only responsible for what you already know and what you know is the revelation that you have experienced that has changed your life. His name is Jesus. You see, a disciple is someone whose life has been changed by Jesus. So every believer can be a disciple maker and help others be changed by Jesus too. For over 20 years, I have been discipling and helping others make disciples. And here's what I've discovered. We are not climbing steps to spiritual maturity, but we are on an epic journey to know the King and his kingdom. We are not sharing information, but collectively listening and obeying Holy Spirit. We are not primarily reading a book or learning a spiritual discipline or serving in a church ministry, but we are growing in revelation and experience of the King, the Lordship of Jesus, and learning to be a child of God in his kingdom. We are not a widget-producing factory, but disciple making is simple and messy, with all the dynamics of relationships and the nuances of uniqueness as we experience it together in community. See, we are God's plan. You and me, ordinary people, we are God's plan. Imperfect, messy, and not ready. But we are ordinary people who follow an extraordinary God. And it's time to let God be the ultimate guide, to discern his agenda, and to help others be changed by Jesus. We want to invite you to learn how to be an extraordinary disciple maker and answer the call of the epic adventure of the Great Commission. To join us as we all go forth and make disciples.